Hello everybody! You guys must be wondering, who is this? Because I'm new to this channel. So I'll get into my introduction first of all. I'm Annie and I'm from Pakistan. Right now I am living in Songdo, which is in Incheon, South Korea. And I am a student at Yonsei University, which is in Seoul, and we have a campus in Songdo as well. Since I'm new creator for this channel, so it's my first video and I will be answering a few questions which will help you guys to get to know me better. So for the next videos when we talk about other things, you guys know what kind of person I am, what am I even doing here, and other things about me. So yeah, I have a list of questions. I will answer them one by one. So yeah, let's get right into it. First question is, when did I come to Korea and what brought me to Korea? So I came to Korea almost 2 years ago now. It's been more than 2 years. So I came in February 2023, which was like last day of February. But yeah, I landed in Korea on March 1st, 2023. So yeah, it's March 2025. So yeah, 2 years exactly. And I came to Korea for my university education. So when I first came, I couldn't speak Korean language. So I had to learn because I wanted to study in Yonsei University, in normal college, which does not provide all the classes in English. So my first goal was to learn Korean language, and then second goal was to go to university here. Now there must be another thing you guys must be wondering, that why Korea? Well, I was interested in Korean language from the very beginning. Not only Korean, I am interested in all the Asian languages like Chinese and also Thai language. So yeah, that's what brought me to Korea, language. And secondly, I got a scholarship in Korea. So it means I don't really pay a lot for my education here. Most of my expenses are covered by Korean government. It's a scholarship called GKS. So yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons I'm here in Korea, because money. Anyways, second question is my first impression of Korea. Well, I think the time I landed in Korea, I was shocked that how people move around. People are like, there are a lot of people, but they're always so organized. There is nobody giving them instructions to do something, because when you come when you come first, you land in the airport, and of course there are a lot of people. So yeah, when I went out of the airport, everything was so organized. People were waiting in lines. There were everything was so organized. So I think that was really interesting for me. So I think my first impression of Korea was like, this is such an organized country, and people are like really organized in themselves. They don't need any instructions. They know what to do, and they like really keep the rules and be respectful towards everything. Okay, now next question is the biggest cultural difference between Korea and Pakistan. Well, Korea and Pakistan are totally different countries. Although both of them are in Asia, they're totally different. Well, there are a few cultural similarities, but one of the biggest cultural difference is drinking culture. Because Pakistan is a Muslim country and we don't really drink there in Pakistan. But in Korea, it's a huge culture, right? You drink with your friends, with your colleagues, with your boss, with everybody. Even new people you meet, right? But in Pakistan, we don't drink alcohol. One thing we can say which is similar is that we drink tea and we have a lot of conversations over a tea table. So yeah, that kind of the concept behind this drinking is to get closer, get to know each other. So I think that's similar, but we don't have any drinking culture back in Pakistan. So I think that's one of the biggest culture difference. And now next question is the best and the most difficult thing about living in Korea. I think the best thing about living in Korea, everybody would say that, is safety, how convenient it is. You can just do anything you want. Everything is accessible. Everything is so convenient. And the most difficult thing as a foreigner, I would say, is to meet Korean friends, even though you speak fluent Korean. Well, back 2 years ago, I wasn't that fluent, but now everything I do, most of the things I do, my studies, my work, it's in Korean. So even though I speak Korean, it's really hard to get in close friendships with Koreans. Although I stay among Koreans and I work with them, so I think that's one of the hardest part as a foreigner. Okay, my favorite and the most hated food in Korea is the next question. My favorite food is 닭갈비. So I didn't try 닭갈비 for 1 year in Korea. I don't know why, but first it was sundubujigae, which is a soft tofu stew. But ever since I tried 닭갈비, I'm a big fan. And the most hated food for me is probably raw octopus, because I never tried it. I just hate it just by looking at it, because it's so weird to look at. It's moving and it's alive. I don't know, it's alive. How can you eat it? But anyways, that's gross. So I think that's in my opinion, it's kind of gross and I really hate it. But honestly, I really want to try it if I have a chance. But yeah, I'll let you guys know if I try it. And next question is, how did I enter the university in Korea? I think I mentioned it before. I got a scholarship, and then I applied for the scholarship when I was back in Pakistan. It's called GKS scholarship, which is quite famous. Once you apply it through the embassy, Korean embassy in Pakistan. The embassy chooses you, and then they send your documents to the International Institute of International Education here, and then that institute sends your documents to the university. So honestly, I didn't went through the normal admission process. I just got the scholarship, and they basically did most of the stuff for me, because all the information and all the documents I already sent it to the embassy. So that's how I entered the university in Korea, through my scholarship and International Institute of International Education, which is NIIED, NIIED. Since I'm a university student, I do a lot of activities. Mostly I am really active among foreigner students. So there is a union called Foreign Student Union. So I am working in that union as a media officer, media and promotions, content creations, and I also work in cooperation with the design team to manage their Instagram and all other social platforms, so that we can help foreign students to have a better university experience and everything. So it's basically like a student union, like every university does have, but it's only for foreigners or for the Koreans who lived abroad all their life, which are basically overseas Koreans. So I work with them. Other than that, I really like sports. So and I have been doing Taekwondo back in Pakistan. So I am a part of Taekwondo club. We have competitions every year. So I participated in last year's competition, which was with almost all the universities, all the major universities in Korea. So it's a national university Taekwondo competition. That's another activity I do. Other than that, right now, I am working as a residential assistant. So in Yonsei University, we have 2 campuses. One is in Seongdo, Incheon, and one is in Seoul, Shincheon. So the Songdo campus has mostly freshman students, and those freshman students come here and live in these dorms. It's a obligation for them to live here. It's like a boarding school, you can say. And in these dorms, we have a residential education. So the students who live here, they don't just live here, they do a lot of different activities, and they, to keep them active throughout their life in these dorms. So our university hires residential assistants, which are basically students who already completed their 1 year here. So we work for those freshman students to help them adjust to the life here, make different kinds of programs and hang out with them, and help them throughout anything that we can help as seniors. So it's basically kind of a job. There are more things to it. We have basically a very organized administrative structure. So yeah, I'm working as an RA. That's why I live in Seongdo and go all the way to Shincheon 3 times a week to take classes. But I think I really enjoy it because I enjoy being around people, and yeah. So these are some activities I do in my university. Other than that, I work at the administration office of a Global Leaders College. Yeah, these are some things I'm doing. Before that, I've also been active in other festivals and stuff like that, but that was not something that I did for a long time. That was like one-time gig or something. But yeah, in Korean universities, I believe there are so many opportunities for students. So yeah, if you like being active, being around people, and being helpful towards your foreign student community or everybody, your juniors, I think it's a really good thing to participate in these kind of activities. Well, this is the last question. So as I mentioned, I do a lot of activities here. So the last question is about what was the most memorable activity that I did till now. So I would say right now, the one I am doing, being a residential assistant, because I'm a senior for these junior kids right now. So they just, came out of the high school and came in the university, got admitted here. They're really, they do have a lot of energy, and I really like their energy, and I really feel very special among them because they called me Sonbe, Sonbenim, which means senior. It's a kind of title you use for your seniors. It basically means senior. It feels really good, and helping these students throughout the life, I feel like throughout their university life, I feel like I am helping somebody and I'm being a useful sonbe. So I think this is the most memorable and the most enjoyable experience I have till now. Even some of the juniors, they contact me personally and tell me how much they like me. Although I didn't even met them personally, they just saw me on stage or doing some activities. But I think it's a very memorable experience till now in my school, and I really want to continue doing it. Although sometimes it's hard to go back and forth, managing so many kids, but I think I enjoy the process. So yeah, that's it for today's questions. I hope you guys get to know a little bit about me. But yeah, don't worry, we have a lot of different videos coming in, and I will be talking about my life and a lot of different things that you guys might be interested in. So in the end, I want to say that the videos we are making for you and posting on this channel, it's supposed to be easy and interesting, just like very natural conversation, just a person talking about their life or their experiences. It's just a time for you guys to sit back and relax and see how people actually, live life, and how people express their experiences, and about themselves. And it's supposed to be really easy going for you guys. So yeah, no need to, think like, oh my god, I need to take notes or something. This is solely for you guys to just enjoy your food and listen to us while, relaxing. So yeah, I will do till here today. And everybody, it's March. It's supposed to be spring, but it's pretty cold here in Korea. So take care, stay warm, and yeah, make sure you don't catch any colds. And yeah, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and yeah, you guys can expect a lot from this channel. And I hope all of you guys have a good March, and see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!